there is. So that's the draft. It is 1-1. And the next. So you're in my group. Okay, good. Again, I don't know the first two matches, but this one is gonna be, and I think it's
You
a
know
very cool
what?
matchup.
I looked at what they've been reporting, and looks like deepshine she first picked English. Why?
Wow.
Okay, we've got Socotra in the pool, but we're playing Socotra now.
We're playing Sokrota now, yeah. So,
With a
yeah,
matchup I have never seen on Socotra, I'll be perfectly honest. But folks, game number 3, Deepshine versus Wakky. Let's see how this one plays out. We've got Byzantine versus OTD.
yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So deepshine, as you should, playing the Byzantines in purple on the left side. Wakky playing the Order of the Dragon. Yeah, pretty sick playing it on Socotra. I don't think I've ever seen Order of the Dragon actually on Socotra. And definitely not that matchup. In light blue on the right side, both players just going on gold as usual, and now finding the scout here in the middle. Pretty even sheep here so far. I do wonder how, like, so I do remember I played against Wakky in the one trick tournament. And he was playing Knights Templar, and he completely wrecked me like 3 times, or close to 3 times actually. And I do wonder how good he is with Order of the Dragon. So that's gonna be very interesting to see.
I'll say this: it's already impressive to take a game of Deep here, but OTD versus Byzantine on this map specifically, I'm actually a little scared for Deep because Byzantine is a little slow to get going. The map is super narrow. Wakky is also opening on the deer. The gold as well as the berry are in the back and are pretty much easily reachable for a potential galley raid. Yeah, I am a little scared here for the Byzantine.
Yeah, the thing also to note is that Byzantine, so if you would go for the gold build, Order of the Dragon is very good against that because the units are so much stronger than the thresh. Like if you have it, like if you have the gold on automatic activation, then your units might actually die before the gold really pays off, and so you would have to manually activate it. The one thing that Byzantines definitely has going for them, like yes, the berries are close to the water, so if we would see some galley raids, that would be a problem. But other than that, if you drop your Grand Winery here, very very good spot for the Grand Winery if you want to go for that. Already on 2 cisterns right now, preparing for a third already.
Honestly, I kind of hope we see a hippodrome and a feudal all-in.
I would be all for it. And it's gonna be like, a little bit of spoiler for next season. The Expilatores, so the technology that provides the horsemen with gold when they kill workers, is getting buffed to 30 gold instead of 20 gold per kill.
Hell yeah.
So
It
yeah,
already feels so nice getting paid for,
yeah, yeah.
war crimes.
Yeah, now you're getting paid even better, so that's definitely some Stark Industries here. But we do have the Grand Winery coming up for Deepshine. So
Come on,
nothing too
Wakky,
crazy.
give me the Aachen double woodline.
Double woodline?
Okay, no, it is the Aachen on the berries and the gold.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could have done like the stone double woodline here, but that would be a little bit
No,
more
you just drop it right on top there, in between the 2 wood lines, and then you just feudal all in with mass archers.
Yeah, I know, but well, yeah, I guess that definitely would have been a good choice. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how confident Wakky feels in this situation. I mean, clearly he was able to take 1 game off Deepshine, but still, a very worthy opponent. So he probably is a little bit more hesitant to go for a more risky strategy here. And I mean, it's okay. Like, it's not like the best spot, but it certainly is okay. It covers the gold, the berries, and then all the sheep that he found will also be covered by the Archenchapel, so it's fine. Definitely fine.
So deepshine knows that Wakky is out on the deer. Is she gonna go for some sort of fast aggression to stop that and maybe snag a will there? Or is she just gonna play standard? Like right now, looks pretty standard to me, except the fact that she only has one will on gold.
Yeah. Yeah, let's switch that up here. Yeah, the one will on gold is a little bit curious, so definitely not looking for um, a lot of fast technologies here. Very heavy on wood, so that doesn't indicate a fast castle at all. Let's see what she's going to go for here. So has enough wood now to drop, almost enough to drop the mercenary house. Could go for a stable first as well.
I don't know, Wakky, what are you doing? We have 600 gold in the tank. What are we doing with it? Like,
yeah, that's the one thing I also don't understand. Like, while he was aging up, it was already at 400 gold, and now he's still at 4 villagers on the gold. Also, by the way, did get the survival techniques already, so he's really taking a lot of value from those deer here. And I don't that does have. Okay, so we do have barracks coming up. So barracks opener here. I mean, I guess yeah. Spearmen or Limitani rather very fast to produce, and so you can deny the deers, but
you want to go attack these deer vills here anyway, and Limitani are a good all-round unit. The thing is, Wakky is dropping down in archery range and dropping out the first archer as we speak. So this guy, who also draws the aggro of 2 wolves, because that's just life.
That's just life for you, right? Yeah, I mean he is, pushing Wakky off just for a couple seconds before the Gilded Archer comes into play. Wakky needs to be careful to not lose the scout here, but 2 Limitani on the way here.
I'm a little sad here. I don't think Wakky force dropped off, so he just lost a bunch of food.
Yeah.
When he chopped that tree. But maybe it was just a misclick. You know, sometimes I just specifically tell my vills to build something in a stealth forest, and then they go wood chopping instead.
Yeah, you hate when that happens.
Deeps drop in a stable. Which is a good choice on her part, because, you know, OTD archers are no joke, and there are 2 out and 2 more in the queue.
Yeah, also, let's take a look. So she did go for the Western contract, longbows. But yeah, the thing is the Gilded Archers, they're faster than the longbows, and so they can catch up actually, and so fighting against them with the longbows is no fun at all. And they're actually like,
Tani just get destroyed. They are not having fun here.
No, not at all. And actually, if Wakky switches around here, he could actually destroy the villagers here on this side too. Okay, almost finding a kill here. Wow.
This is a horrible position for deepshine actually. If Wakky realizes this, he can just sit on these 3 production buildings with 4 OTD archers and kill everything that comes up immediately.
That's the thing, like he is looking to so he's producing,
like, look at this horseman. Sure, it gets a hit out there, but take a look at how much damage it's taking.
It's like 2 hits, another one. Okay, so
and it's gone.
4 hits. I mean, okay, it is 4 hits, so actually killing close to 1 villager, but now he just deepshine rather alerted Wakky off this position here, killing a villager. Outpost is getting destroyed. Another wolf getting into the action here. Very nice.
Longbows are about to pop though. 15 seconds, and then deepshine can actually start fighting against this. I don't know about rallying the horsemen forward.
But I mean...
But yeah, I mean, Wakky is still sitting on 500 gold, which he doesn't need. And he's also starting to make farms, which he doesn't need. But yeah, with the archer and man-at-arms play here, applying a lot of pressure. If only he knew, but the longbows are out. And cleaning house here because Wakky not paying attention. The Gilded Archers have actually been firing on the Horsemen.
Yeah, that doesn't feel too great here. Man-at-Arms now moving on to the longbows. But Wacky definitely lost all of his archers, so the little mass that he had. I mean, he also killed 2 of the longbows and the horsemen, so it is still kind of fine. Deepshine now focusing the villagers here. Getting a
This is
order of the
horrible for
dragon.
Wacky. Come on! I mean, losing to the longbows is also really bad because those are all replaced at this point in time. What is Deep's plan to deal with the 3 men-at-arms, by the way?
Okay. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have any answer to that. Like the one weakness, or one of the weaknesses that the Byzantines have early on in feudal ages, that unless you go for the Kashik, that's literally the only option that you have for heavy armor units. And if the opponent goes for feudal age men at arms, there's not really anything that you can do against that. Those Levitani could be in trouble here for Wacky, who's going on the other deer pack, and so deepshine will relatively soon learn about that and could actually push onto those villages. Meanwhile, Wacky is moving in again. A couple of men at arms here could find some villager kills here actually.
Honestly, I think Wacky is just winning this game right now. Like,
which is
Deep's
insane.
Deep's being pushed back. She lost her first set of longbows. Unless she takes a lot, does a lot of damage with those raids on the Aachen, which she's trying to, but there's a Gilded Spearman here that she is not aware of. Like, these men-at-arms will just walk in. By the way, Blacko, Wacky has a blacksmith. He just opts to not use it because that would be unfair.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't do that. It's just not. It's
as
not
long as
cool.
these Gilded Men-at-Arms only have the 3 range defense, these longbows actually do 3 damage per shot. That's a lot, and Deepshine still doesn't have Steeled Arrow.
Ooh, Deepshine also about to lose her scout, so that's gonna be bye-bye to the vision. Oh, okay, it is going
Jinx
to be alive here. Yeah, just jinx that. Spear or Leviathan is still not aware of the situation here, so yeah. Aachen Chapel going nice and strong here. And yeah, I mean, this is a crazy state of the game right now, actually.
Oh, I feel for Wacky. If he had +1 range defense and he just A moves into the base, he's fine. He's fine. He's gonna idle out all of those vills. He's gonna kill a bunch of Deepshine's units. If he can manage, he kills the 5 longbows. Then Deepshine once again has 0 mercs. But yeah, it's not looking super good now. We finally see the arrow slits coming out on that tower, but now the problem is Wacky still doesn't have range defense, and Deepshine actually has a bunch of units.
Yeah, and also moving in here, so we have a raid with the horsemen on the.
That's
Aachen
a little
Chapel.
overzealous.
A little bit overzealous, but it is taking a little bit of idle time here, and so I do understand that, and I'm currently not really losing anything for that. And
why is Wacky making so many farms? Okay, he's also on the top side deer. That's fine, but there's a boar in the middle. That's the whole shtick of this map.
Yeah. Well, again, the thing is like with boar, sometimes you're hesitant to take it because it it attacks back, right? So,
I'm sure a Gilded Man-at-Arms is gonna manage.
Probably. Yeah, so
Wacky is coming in once again. 6 men-at-arms. He does have 6 spearmen, but okay, 3 of them are here. So this front line for Deep in the form of the horsemen will just evaporate. But there is a second set of longbows out now. So 9 longbows about to defend this here. And if she just micros this correctly, then Wacky is going to find a lot of damage. But Wacky's just gonna dive here.
Yeah, I mean, again, like finding a couple villager kills here, finding the villagers going for the wall here. Overall,
6 dead vills.
Yeah, and like very close to finding another one here actually. And the spearmen are still here, so horsemen getting destroyed very, very quickly. It is an expensive raid here for sure.
I'm gonna scream
Wacky.
at Deep for this game so much later on.
You do you.
But yeah, both players going to Castle Age at this point in time. I honestly didn't expect to see a Castle Age in this matchup, but here we are. Oh, Deep's trading out with the longbows, and Wakky just cannot break the longbows. Archers are one shot away from death, and the man-at-arms are just too slow to do anything.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, they're meat shields, but they're not catching up to the longbows. That's for sure.
Look at Wacky's farm eco though. Like,
Yeah,
what the
this is
hell? He has
insane.
1400 food per minute.
Yeah, now he actually is like
Oh,
he
he
had
doesn't
way
have
too much
horticulture.
gold. He had way too much gold. And now he doesn't have the gold anymore. There's still a couple berries. He could get rid of them. And he got pushed off of deer, but that was way too late. Like there was only this one. Where is it? Like one deer somewhere that he's not getting value out anymore.
This man has 24 OTD feudal farms and he does not have horticulture. Please!
Oh no.
Anyway,
Yeah.
deepshine is getting castle, only building the landmark with 3. I guess she wants to keep the cat in the back as long as she can. Steeled arrow is in. And how is she looking? Okay, she can afford one set of mercenaries still, so she should really queue that right now. There's really no reason to hold the longbows back. Veteran contract queuing, I guess, is her reasoning.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still like if you go for the longbows now, you have them out before the age up kicks in, and then you can still go for it. So
You know why I'm a little sad seeing Byzantines on this map specifically? There's no neutral trade posts. Like you can only have your merc contract lines.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of berries on this map, so I mean that's the one thing that the Byzantines definitely have going for them. But I do like. I mean, the market's not only for the mercenaries. That's one thing, which although they don't really get utilized a whole lot often. But also because of trade in general. Because if you're trading with the Byzantines, you also get the oil from there, and so that really helps to boost your gold, your oil income.
I'm scared. What is deepshine doing? She's going into Varangians. Can I get some crossbows because there is 17 feudal gilded men-at-arms on the way, and yes, they don't have +1 range defense, but there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them actually, yeah. And now Wakky is moving in. He knows that this is kind of his short timing window where deepshine did go Castle Age, but is not really Castle Age because of the units. They're not Castle Age units at the moment, and so he actually can still move in and
Any
destroy
upgrades?
Oh my goodness.
Any upgrades? We don't have the... Okay, veteran contract is through now. Veteran longbow is doing 9 damage against these 3 armor units, but deepshine is not kiting. This is still really scary. 13 men-at-arms still alive. Holy moly!
Wow. And man-at-arms here on the backline on the gold wills as well, just wreaking havoc left,
Varangians?
right, and center. Wow.
This is looking real bad right now. Like, genuinely, this is horrible. Wakky is just winning.
This is insane.
There's
yeah.
more men-at-arms coming, and Deep doesn't have an archery range. This is done.
Wow. Oh wow. Wow. I mean,
Okay.
I knew that Wakky was a solid player because I played against him a couple times, but I didn't expect it to go that hard.